This is so sad. This is so sad. Can we get 1,000 likes? Can we get 1,000 likes? This is so sad. I've been playing that Dark Soul Remastered, and they didn't patch in Backstabs. And I need them. They gotta learn. They gotta learn. You gotta patch in Backstabs. So I went ahead and I uncovered a secret truth in my last video, which I encourage you to watch here on YouTube. On my last video, I'll put the video at the end of this video, and you can click it and just keep watching YouTube videos forever. Just keep watching YouTube videos until you can't watch no more. Always be watching YouTube videos, never stop. This is so sad. Can we get 1,000 likes? Here's what happened. Look at that. I found out in my last video they didn't patch Backstabs in Dark Souls 3. They're cheap FPS Backstabs, and they still ain't patched them. So I just discovered this. I just discovered that there's still Backstabs in Dark Souls 3. They didn't patch it out. And it makes me so mad. So I went out and I learned a new thing. I learned how to do reverse rolls in Dark Souls 3, like that right there. What you just seen right there, like that, what that was. And then I learned that when you do reverse rolls, it's just like in that Dark Soul Remastered. It's so easy to do a backstab. I encourage everybody, just go out there and learn how to do this, and just do backstabs, and really make them have to patch backstabs. Look at that. Look at that cheap FPS backstab. I'm so mad. This is so sad. Can we get 1,000 likes? So head on out to your nearest Dark Souls 3. Keep YouTube running. Keep watching YouTube videos. Don't ever leave YouTube. Don't go watch twitch.tv/Saint Riot. Just keep watching YouTube and then turn on Dark Souls 3. Learn how to reverse roll. Learn how to reverse roll backstab, and maybe they'll patch it. Maybe they'll finally patch backstabs. This is so sad.
Another normie's disappeared. So Saint Riot plays dead game. He ever has dead game. And normie's never coming back. So come into dead game and watch Riot go insane. Do you remember, Hosty? Maybe 2 years ago.
Hey man, no. I'm just, after this bonfire here, oh god, please.
Do you remember? 2 years ago, you said, poise, we need poise, it's not working at Nintendo. We need poise and we need spells to be good. Do you remember? Well, here's your poise. Poise is too strong now in 2018. Poise is too strong in 2018. Spells are too good in 2018. $40. Dead game, $40. Oh lordy, $40. Dead game, $40. What do you want, Hosty? What do you want? Make up your mind. You're hurting me. You're hurting me, Hosty. Magic is good. So step into dead game. Watch Saint Riot go insane.
Special report. This is Dan Eaglebooger with a special report. In 2018, the meta has changed. In 2018, we've got a new meta, and it's a special report. It's a special report coming up soon. Special report. But first, Georgina Carlin with an update on the Powerful Poking Partisan.
Yes, Dan. Man, the Powerful Poking Partisan has been making a real comeback this year. In the year, it's 2018. What for? On account of the fact that it's got pokes, but moreover, It's got nice roll-catching, comboing R2s that turn into weapon art R2s, and the weapon art has hyper armor which turns into more pokes. Many people are enjoying this resurgence of the powerful poking partisan. However, just as many people seem to be cursing at it. They're saying stuff like,
rat shit, bat shit, dirty old twat. 69 assholes tied in a knot. Hooray! Lizard shit. Fuck!
and then they turn into crystals because they cursed it. Get it?
We'll be back.
Gather round, children, and I'll tell you the tale of Merlin. Yes, Merlin. He was so the smartest man. He was the smartest man who ever lived, and a wizard who had very nice sword that he kept in a very hard stone. Oh, Merlin, so beloved is the tale. Gather round, it goes like this.
Merlin the wizard had two chicken gizzards. He's smarter than shit, boy. He had a real neat toy. He stuck it in stone. Folks said leave that alone, except for old Arthur. He pulled it right out, and then all them people, they started to shout. And old Merlin, his story gets scary. Went from being the smartest man in the world to the smartest one in the cemetery.
So the reverse roll in Dark Souls 3, I think it's actually easier to pull off than the reverse roll in Dark Souls 1. Dark Souls 1 I have to do the claw grip, but in Dark Souls 3 you can just standard grip and easily do a reverse roll. Plus they left poise on rolls in Dark Souls 3. You have roll poise. So the reverse roll can, you know, you can get through a hit. This is so sad. Alexa, will you play Black Flame into Guard Break Backstab Dark Souls Remastered? Hey guys, it's Saint Riot. You know, a lot of people talk about shields being really good in Dark Souls Remastered. Here you can see me attempting a Black Flame guard break into a backstab. It's pretty simple to pull it off once you get the timing for it, but basically the guard break animation cancels backstab, so you have to time it out pretty well, but it's a great way to get around shields without bringing a shodel on every build. This message has been brought to you by Verticality. Verticality. Stab people in the head from way up above today. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.
This is Dan Assemboogers, and I'm here to talk to you about the special report about the meta. The meta. See, a while back, that Dark Souls guy put out a Dark Souls 3 PvP video where he claimed the Lothric Knightsword was the best spear in the game. And I embraced the Chad element, and I became Ultimate R2 Chad versus the sad R1 spamming one-handed straight sword virgin. The meta update. The Lothric Knightsword is now considered a good weapon. It's better than infinite rolls. Be sure you use the two-handed R2s for pokes that do very decent damage. Pair it with the Leo ring for counter damage. You can roll catch by charging the R2. It's better than R1 spam. It has extra stagger on the hits. And the weapon art increases your absorption and gives you hyper armor. Wow, this has been Dan Ickelfarger with the meta report. Roll that beautiful R2 montage footage. You don't want to be a straight sword, one-handed R1 spamming fallen knight virgin, do you? No, you want to be The Lothric Night Sword two-handed R2 Chad. That's what you should become. Embrace it. And while you do that, I've already ascended. I've become Long Poke Boy. Yes. You're still an R1 one-handed straight sword spam virgin, and I have become the Chad Longboy Poke Experience. Thank you, Adam Barker. It's a hollow build in 2018. They didn't patch Backstabs R2 pokes with a straight sword. Magic is good. What year is this? Later, y'all?